The Brooklyn Bridge is one of New York's most iconic landmarks, but when it was built, it was considered a bold and almost impossible idea. In the mid-1800s, Brooklyn and Manhattan were separate cities, and the only way between them was by ferry across the East River. As both sides grew rapidly, a permanent connection became essential. The bridge was designed by German-born engineer John A. Roebling, who had pioneered the use of steel wire cables in suspension bridges. Construction began in 1869, but tragedy struck almost immediately. Roebling died after a ferry accident crushed his foot, and his son, Washington Roebling, took over the project. During construction, workers labored in enormous underwater chambers called caissons, digging down to bedrock. Many suffered from what was then poorly understood decompression sickness, known as the bends. Washington Roebling himself became severely ill and was largely confined to his home. At that point, one of the most remarkable figures in the bridge's history stepped forward: Emily Roebling, Washington's wife. She studied engineering principles, relayed instructions between her husband and the site, and effectively became the bridge's on-site supervisor for years. After 14 years of construction, the Brooklyn Bridge officially opened on the 24th of May, 1883, with President Chester A. Arthur and New York Governor Grover Cleveland in attendance. At the time, it was the longest suspension bridge in the world, stretching over 1,500 feet between towers. Its Gothic-style stone towers and steel cables became symbols of American engineering ambition. Today, more than 140 years later, the Brooklyn Bridge still carries traffic and pedestrians every day, a structure born from innovation, tragedy, and determination.